Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. This is a vlog that I did not want to do. I'm very, very upset. I'm mad. I'm livid. I hate phonies and I hate people that bullshit. I just hate it. Uh, the June 10th expedition, which was going to be us, the dive team, going back to the 59th Street Bridge and search properly for human remains, which we believe to be Fran. I'm not going to get into all of that stuff. You guys can just, if you're just coming new to the channel, just look at the other videos. So we had this planned. I bought airline tickets. I bought hotel accommodations. I bought rental cars. I made reservations. I spent a lot of money, but thank God I was able to retrieve it. Okay. So let me tell you what happened. So the dive team came up from Atlanta, Georgia, and South Carolina. Two great guys. They believed in me, and they came up, and their boats was too small. So they get this guy named Sean, and he's got these boats where he does public safety stuff. I don't know what he does exactly, but he's got a couple of cool boats. They spoke to each other. The dive team, Adam Brown Adventure, and Jeremy spoke to the guy, and he was kind enough to say, "Okay, I'll lend you my boats." We'll go out together, which we did. And one of his associates, I don't know what the hell he is, and heaven forbid that I get the wrong title. You know, this guy will go nuts. There's something wrong with this guy, in my opinion. There's something wrong with this guy. Now, this woman, Fran, has been waiting since I spoke to her in July of last year. You know, we've located the car. And then the dive team had to go someplace else. It was the last day that we located the car. And so they made up their minds that they were going to come back this summer or spring. And here we are. Everything was set. The dive teams made all kinds of reservations. They're getting ready to go. And this guy, who I'll refer to as secret agent, you know, can you find that? Never mind. Secret agent. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They're giving you a number and are taking away your name. That's who he thinks he is. That's who he thinks he is. Now, let me tell you how this whole thing started. This is content. I mean, thanks, bro. You gave me content. You know, when you shoot your mouth off and you tell people that you work for or work volunteer work for Homeland Security, which is a federal law enforcement agency. Now, I don't know too much about them because when I really did work for federal law enforcement, FBI, DEA, Secret Service, ATF, when I really did work for them, I never heard of any one of those agencies going outside to civilians and training them to do any kind of work other than being a confidential informant. Now, when I worked for the DEA and FBI, I can't say I took a class, but I guess I could say I took a class. I took classes on entrapment, what the FBI policies were, how they wanted the case work to ensure a conviction, because at that time they had a 95% conviction rate. So, other than an informant, I can't think of anything why Homeland Security would want to get a volunteer would volunteer civilians to work. What I know, I don't know if it's for diving. You know, his stories went in one ear and out the other. He's talking to somebody that really, I'm for real. I am for real. I worked for the FBI. I worked for the DEA. I could say that. I provided them a service, and they, in exchange, paid me U.S. dollars. That's what they did. They paid me. Never volunteered. They paid me. So this guy would always be, and that's him in a thumbnail. And you notice I blurred out his face because he might freaking, you know, this guy's old enough to be qualified for AARP. So I don't want to give the old man a heart attack or something. Okay, so, and, you know, this is going to be me telling you what happened and me also showing you, proving to you text messages, dumbass. You put text messages on there, and I'm going to be showing that to prove my side of the story here. So every time we would talk, every time we would do. Well, let me back up. So in the last year, he and I were both in the Marine Corps. So and this guy's a well-read guy. He's current on politics, current affair, religion. He's a religious guy, and we got along good, and we started talking. Now, when you hear what I did, what sent him off into a rage, you're gonna go, "There's something wrong here." And look what he did at the end. So, um, we struck a friendship up. I really thought he was my friends. Friends don't act like that. Hold on, a little bit of wine. Friends are supposed to act a certain way. So this is what happened. So every time we would talk, we would bullshit. Sometimes a couple hours, we'd be on the phone. He's single, I'm single, both live alone. Probably gonna be pissed off I said that. I don't, get over it, bro. Hey, secret agent man. This is 2024. You have no privacy. Every time you leave your house, you're going to be videotaped on license plate readers are going to read your car. Every time you go to the store, everywhere you go, there's cameras. Get used, accept it. And you're not a real secret agent. Not a real secret agent. You're not. You're maybe here. You're thinking. I don't know. So we would be talking, and I enjoyed the guy's company over the phone, and thought he was my friend. And so he would always, I would tell a story. Now, there's a reason there's two best-selling books written about me and movie scripts, and I have one currently right now I'm looking at. There's a reason for that because my life is really incredible. It's just things that happen to me are incredible. I am not bragging. I'm 70 years old. I'm not trying to impress anybody, but that's the truth. And every time I would tell him one of my stories, he would come back with, "Yeah, well, he said, well, when I worked with Homeland Security, we did this, we did that, we did that." I mean, everything was Homeland Security, Homeland Security, Homeland Security. So my brain, when I think of him, I'm thinking Homeland Security. So let me give you a perfect example of what this guy did, how he thinks. So I booked my flight, I booked my rental car, and then I have this phobia about hotels. I really have to have a clean hotel because I know what goes on in hotels, and I really don't like staying at hotels. So I asked him, simple question, "Bro, do you know any good hotels down where you live?" Because they were going to pick me up. We were going to go. Now, this is the question, simple question, yes or no, or I don't know. "Do you know any good hotels, secret agent man?" No answer. No. I don't use hotels except when Homeland Security takes me out of state, then they pay. So now not only is this guy has some talent, I don't know what it is, that, if he had such a great talent, then why the hell didn't you just sign up and become a Homeland Security? He has no criminal history. He was an ex-Marine. What the hell? The guy's built. He's buff like all hell. Why the hell didn't you? I don't know. There must have been something wrong, because if you want to be a cop, you want to be in law enforcement. He says, "I work for the New Jersey State Police." He's just like a guy in demand. Holy crap. I don't know what talent. And as far as diving is concerned, every FBI agent, when they say special agent, do you know what that means? I can tell you because I worked for the FBI. I got paid. I know about the FBI. Special agent, that means each agent has a specialty. They have a specialty. They could be a guy that knows about forensic, ballistics, science, um, um, what else? Uh, Diving. All the Navy SEALs, when they get out of the service, the first thing they try to do is they don't try, they do. They get in law enforcement. They sign up for the FBI. They got divers that are like all ex-US Navy SEALs. That's who they are. That's their specialty. Special Agent Joe Blow got out of the US Navy SEALs. And now he applies for the FBI, and you don't think they're going to take him? Of course they're going to take him. I want to know what kind of talent this guy got that he has to volunteer his time, and they take him all over the country. Give him hotels. That's all he knew about hotels. A simple question. Hey, you know any good hotels? No, I don't know any good hotels. Anytime I'm in a hotel, it's because I'm out of state and Homeland Security pays for it. Well, so I really don't. When I worked for the government, there was no such thing as Homeland Security. So I really don't even know what the hell they do, and I could give a shit. I could give a shit what those guys do. But I do know this, that no federal agency is going to go to a civilian and train them and do that. And that's what he said. Oh, I'm going to training. I'm going to. Okay, so anyway, that's in my mind. When I think of this guy, secret agent guy, I think Homeland Security. So what did I do to piss off this guy so bad? And you're going to read the text. I'm going to show the text that he sent me. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I'll tell you what I did. This is what I did. Like, part of this is funny, but it's not. When you get poor Fran has been waiting a year, and this guy pulls this shit. This is like real. This is like who does something like this when he knows by pulling this. You didn't really hurt me. I got all my money back from all my reservation. I got all my money back. Yeah, like 2,000. I got it all back. Got it all back. Got it all back. Didn't hurt me at all. Fran's hurt. Now Fran's got to wait. So what did I do? So I did a video about Fran's brother, right? And I already know that there's something wrong with this guy. Well, you know, when we went on the boat, he insisted that his face be blurred out in Exploring with Nug and Adam Brown said they had to blur him out. And there was a couple of clips where you could see his face, and he and you're going to see what he says about that. You know, he's on a boat with 3 YouTubers with cameras all over the place. And why do that if you don't want your face? Well, what are you hiding? You know, when people hide it, you got to ask yourself the question. Well, you know, what the hell are you hiding? So let's get back to what I did. This is what I did. So I did this video about Fran Suchi's brother and how he was, how we suspect he was involved with his father's murder. And so at the end of the video, I tell everyone, hey, be sure to log on to Exploring with Nug's channel, Adam Brown's channel, and this other guy, Sean, who's got this company that I don't even know what the hell he does, safety guy or some shit, I don't know. He was the guy that provided the votes. That's all they did. They just took us there. And I mentioned his company. And then I said, and they even got a guy, and then one of his guys did work for the Homeland Security. Thinking a hometown buffet we hometown. So I said that. Oh shit. So what do you think happened when he saw that? I'm gonna look smart now. Let's read. Yeah, the thing didn't. Okay. So the other thing about this, I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to read it, then I'm going to show it to you. So, you know, this is his, okay. So at on May 7th, 7:54 p.m., I get a text message from him. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 o'clock his time. He lives on the East Coast. 11 o'clock his time. Can you read it with me? Just FYI, no, just FYI. Just saw the video. Shouldn't have said work for Homeland. I do a lot with Homeland, but never said I worked for them. Okay, so what the hell? What do you do with Homeland? You play cards? You hold hands? What the fuck do you do with Homeland? You work for them. That's what you told me. You work for them. But never said that I worked for him. He said he volunteers. Volunteers. Volunteer. If you volunteer for any kind of entity, that's working. That's working. But I never said I worked for them. All volunteer. You see that? All volunteer. Volunteer. Sorry if I'm going in and out of it. Like, volunteer is volunteer work. I'm right. He's wrong. I never would say I'm a federal agent. Well, I didn't say you were a federal agent either. I never suggested it. I'm not a federal agent, but I work for the FBI, DEA, Secret Service, ATF, and a whole lot more. I can say that because it's true. I just said it again. It's true. I'm not a federal agent. I never would say I'm a federal agent. Not that stupid or disrespectful. Fuck, I never said that either. That's what puts people in jail. Okay? That's what puts people in jail. Impersonating. Glad you didn't say my name, though. Thumbs up. And you would think that would be the end of it. So what did I say? Now this is 8 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock his time. I said, okay, cool. That's what I said. Now I go back to bed as most old people, 70 years old, would do. I'm back and I'm sleeping. 12:09 a.m. And so you got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So for 4 hours, this guy is flipping out. He is flipping out. He texts me and that wakes me up. The more I thought of this, especially with my face being blurred in the other videos, I don't like that. You brought up Homeland Security. It's going to cause problems. Well, why the fuck would it cause problems? Never caused problems for me. Never caused problems for me. It's going to cause problems. You got to watch out what you say on social media. And they did a shit job of blurring out those videos. He's talking about the other guys. That they did a shit job blowing out those videos. That was last year. Why didn't you say something last year? Because now he's afraid he's going to get identified? Hey, pal, I never said you were a friggin' federal agent. I never did. So, this is what set him off. So this is what I said. Pal, I don't know what to tell you. Nobody did anything intentional. You are the one always talking about Homeland Security and how you're training with them and working with them. See? That's what I said. And I think this is the part he didn't like. How? This is 12 o'clock my time. 3:09 his time. And let me tell you something. I'm 100% Irish. I don't back down from nobody. I was in the Marine Corps. I was in prison. I don't back down. I don't give a fuck. I fight. I was so pissed off when he said this. You know, nobody tells me what to do. Nobody. That's why I'm not married, I guess. They try to, hey, do the dishes. Hey, fuck you. I ain't doing the fucking dishes. You do the fucking dishes. Put that apron on and get busy, honey. Now, I'm sure all the women are going to get me pissed off. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not like that. Okay. Okay. So now, this is what he says. Question mark? Oh, now he's fucking, this is 3 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock, he's been pacing the floor. He's probably going nuts over there. Pal, take the effing video down! Explanation point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what he, take it down! Yeah, I talked to you about, but What did he say? Yeah, yeah, I talked to you about it in confidence. Well, what the fuck did he ever tell me that this was supposed to be confident? I'm a confidential informant. You don't tell that to me. I'm a confidential. We're confident. You don't tell me. It's like fucking funny. Yeah. I told you that guy. At no time, we'll get inside. At no time did he ever say, "Hey, don't tell anybody I do what? What is he saying here? I don't know. He does things with Homeland Security. No, you don't. I just don't believe. Maybe you do. I don't know. If anybody's out there from Homeland Security, let me know. Do you train civilians to do volunteer work for the government? Let me know. The more I think about it, the more it's unbelievable. But again, this would be kind of funny, but it's not because of Fran. What he did was horrible. Okay, yeah, I talk about it, but that was incontinent. No, it's a big broadcast to the effing world. Ah! So now I'm like, whoa. I call him up. I said, hey, what the fuck is your problem? It's 3 o'clock in the morning over there. No, take that fucking thing down. And you don't tell me what the fucking thing down is like, oh, I'm pulling the plug on June 10th. That's what he tells me. And I hang up the phone. If this is not a funny story, thanks for the content, Mr. Secret Agent, man. Okay, so now this is another thing that pissed me off. I hate fucking lies, especially when people lie about me. I hate it. I hate it. So bear with me while I navigate these friggin' electronic devices. Now, so now, the other day, Monday, 8, can you see that? Monday, 8:52 a.m., I get a text message from one of the divers, and he's going to tell me this. Okay, so after speaking with the other guys, it looks like June 10th isn't going to happen. Oh, I already knew that because I told him to go F himself after he threatened to pull the plug on June 10th. Oh, I already knew this was coming, but I didn't think it was going to be coming like this. Hey, if you want to be a secret agent, man, if you want to be a tough guy, secret agent, man, then say, hey, we're canceling it because I don't like that guy. He said I work for Homeland Security, and that's why I'm got have a pair of you know what and say it like it is. Don't be bullshitting people. So now I don't know if this guy Sean. Now Sean texted this one of the dive teams. Now I don't know if Sean was bullshitted by Secret Agent Man or Sean's full of shit. I don't know who's full of shit. Well, let's break it down. Okay, let's break it down. Okay. Okay, I spoke with the other guy. It looks like June 10th isn't going to happen. Now, I had Sean, Adam Brown, and Jeremy from Exploring with Nugs. We did a podcast a couple of weeks ago. Everybody was on the same page, and I said, sure, everybody's going. I'm coming from California. They're coming from Atlanta, Georgia, and South Carolina, and the other guy's coming from New Jersey to go to New York. It was all set in stone, right? Now, will these guys know that I'm the one that's going to be absorbing the most expense? You know, I always do. I buy them. So anyway, is it going to happen? Going to happen. We need this to be a covert operation. Now let's stop. Covert operation. If that ain't fucking top lingo, I don't know what it is. This is going to be a covert operation. It wasn't a covert operation last time. Covert operation. Adam Brown Adventures got like almost 300,000 subscribers. Jeremy's got 617,000 subscribers. I got like almost 5,000. It's all over. Everybody knew what I wanted everybody to go there. I wanted my viewers. I wanted to make this channel is to entertain people and educate them. Okay. Why did it? It's got to be a covert operation. Secret agent man. Secret agent man. They're giving you a number and they're taking away your name. Well, I never got. I guess this guy must have an unlisted number or something because I only know him as Secret Agent Man. So, all right. So now let's read on. It's got to be a covert operation because I'm a secret agent, God damn it, and I'm not going to have it any other way. I got to have a drink. Covert operation. It has to be. Says who? Who's in charge here? Who the fuck is in charge here? Secret agent man? Who the fuck is delegated him as? I'm running the show and the dive team. When they get in the water, it's their show. I'm putting the whole thing together. Secret agent man, covert my ass. It's got to be a covert operation. We needed this to be a covert operation, and too many people know when we're gonna know when and where we're gonna be in June. Sure, because we all fucking announced it. Except Secret Agent, man. Maybe he didn't get the fucking memo. I don't know. Fucking, I don't. This is like so fucking funny. This is so fun. In June. Okay. They're gonna know that we're in June. We all did videos on it. I did video on my channel, so did Nug and the other guy. We all did video. We're in the June. Okay. We will be in where we're gonna be in June. Can turn into a safety issue. And don't forget, this guy Sean has a safety boat thing. They weren't worried about safety when they were there 3 days back in July. They weren't worried about that now, but now they're worried about it because I pissed off Secret Agent Man. And by the way, for you young people, they used to have a TV show back in the 60s, and they had this song. That's a real song, by the way. Make sure you get that thing ready for me. Okay, in June. It could be a safety issue. We wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want anybody getting hurt. Except, of course, that rat. Safety issue for everyone, not just the snitch, for everyone. Oh, now I'm scared. Safety issue for everyone. You know more than anyone that there are bad people who are still alive. That's bullshit too. They're all fucking dead. The only one that's alive is me. They're all dead. They're all dead. So why would he say that? This is Sean. Why would he say such a stupid thing? The only one guy that is still alive is Fran's brother. He lives in West Virginia. And I already contacted him. I'm not worried about no friggin' 80-year-old old man. Everybody else is dead in jail or in the federal witness protection program. Salvatore Vitale, you. And Salvatore Vitale cannot be prosecuted because under his contract, his federal witness contract, he told the FBI. 1974, Salvatore Vitale said, this is on Roy DeMeyo's Wikipedia, 1974, I drove a corpse to a garage in Queens for Roy DeMeyo to get rid of it. That's what he said. And he said that to the FBI. So he's got immunity. He cannot be prosecuted. Only me. Only I'm my dumbass. There are bad people who are still alive who might not want us finding that car. Well, you dumbass, we already found the car. We found the fucking car, identified it. We found it. What kind of stupid ass writes this? Instead of saying, hey, he pissed off my homie, Cam, why don't you just say that, Sean? Or are you that gullible? You're listening to everything that fool secret agent man says. We need to be secretive about this. Okay. So now I got that text message. I called the divers up. I said, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going back and forth. He says, yeah. Sean told him that there have been death threats, plural, against me over this. There's been death threats. Fuck, man. I didn't get any death threats. So if I got death threats, how the hell did they find out? And I didn't. Oh, I know, because secret agent man, he must have got some, he must, hometown before you keep that. Homeland Security agent, special agent, he must have found out. Well, anytime an informant, past, present, or retired, gets a death threat, U.S. Marshals will be right at your fucking door taking you the fuck out of here. There's no death threats. I didn't get. Where's the death threats? Or was it on the internet? It wasn't on my internet. I never seen anything. And then so they said I was getting death threats. That's a lie. So I'm just calling out everything here the way it went down. So I responded to this guy, uh, Sean, and I said, what the fuck did I tell him? I said, there's no, I forget what I told him, but then I said, hey, and tell your boy I said to go F himself. Tell that secret agent man to go F himself. So now my only advice to secret agent man, instead of pretending to be someone that no one's going to believe, why don't you pretend to be somebody they will believe? Like, oh, I know, like this guy right here. Okay? Why don't you start telling everybody you're Mr. Clean? They'll probably believe that. And with that, please like and subscribe. I hope this was entertaining. And oh, one more thing. One more thing. So what I'm going to be asking all of my viewers in New York, New Jersey, in that area, if you got a boat bigger than 20 feet and you want to be part of something exciting, then email me at emar, is it 0928? Emar0928 at gmail.com. And once we get a boat, we're gonna get another boat. I don't need these people. I'll get a guy with a boat. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna get a guy with a boat. And now they're cut out. Thank you very much, safety team, Sean. And Sean, you better watch this guy because there's something not right with him, in my opinion. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.